night follows day. Sun will shine again. Don't never look back. Do you live through the blows and fire and pain? Oh, it's the reset. You was broken. Promises we made so long ago. They're still here unspoken. The end for a river of tears. Warning to our eternal sea, and yet a hope remains, lighting the way. No time for morning rises, on the land reborn from the ashes. Heavens to sunset. Night follows day. Oh, should have used the other one on this. Oh well. Oh, that was quick. I probably never played Dragoon for PvP, so it's gonna take me probably a little time to set up the bars real quick. I don't think I played Dragoon in PvP before. We'll have to see. Either way, we're just here for the XP anyways. Don't have to take it too serious. Eternal sea. Oh yeah. Let's see. High jump. Here's Kugel. I'll put it life surge. What? Sure, why not? Oh, definitely smite. And medical kit. Doesn't leave much room, huh? Oh, the sound died. Very normal for a Final Fantasy 14. The sound kind of just dies. Kind of like all the time. Completely normal. And is it, what is this? Is it lag? Hello? Why aren't I going anywhere? Interesting. I can see everybody else move. Oh, there we go. Jesus. Well, it looks like a big fight coming over here. And we'll just get into action real quick. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, damn, that's a lot of them. Come on. Lose faster. I want the EXP. Burn, 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 burn. Burn, 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 burn. Hey, Neko-chan, welcome, welcome. Good morning, how's it going? I got this. I got this, guys. We're doing things. Oh, never mind. I'm dead. It's okay. We pushed them back. That's what matters. In PvP, you want the moment. You want the momentum. At the cost of my life, my team was able to push forward, so it was worth it. We're just doing a little... I'm trying to level all my jobs. And this is Dragoon. This is my last one. You see all these level 90s? Yeah, I did that. I want everything on max level. Even the crafters. So after Dragoon, I'm gonna be doing a lot of crafting leveling and stuff. Which I actually like better than playing Dragoon. There's a reason that Dragoon is my last job that I'm trying to get to level 90. I'm just like, I'm not sure if I'm over it or not. Come back here. Oh, well. Sure. Absolutely. You can watch me from wherever. How are you doing today? How is it over there? I have a couple friends over in Indonesia, and I heard the flood hit them pretty bad. Saw it on Twitter too. My name is Simbatori, and I'm a farmer. I raise ducks. I was an ex-military. I was a medic once upon a time, and now I just play games and raise ducks. That's my thing. I raise ducks. And let me see if I can link it real quick. I stream all my games and stuff on YouTube, but that's where my ducks are. That's where I put my ducks. If you're ever interested in ducks. Oh. That works too. Bum, 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 bum. And a little bit about the ducks. I own 10 ducks. So 6 of them are regular ducks. I got some magpie ducks, Swedish ducks. The other 2... Oh, there's one runner. There's one Indian runner, but she's white, all white. She doesn't have like the funky coloring. And the other one's Buff Orpington. She's the caramel color, really fat one. And the rest 4 are Muscovy ducks. They got the red face on them. Lay me those big ol' eggs, and they're really fun to hang out with. Yeah, I love them. They're great. Only Loaf and Lola. Well, those are my 2 favorite ducks because they like it when I feed them, and they'll eat just about anything out of my hand. And I give them all kinds of treats. They're my pets, and they lay me eggs, but they're also kind of for garbage disposal. Like, if I got anything like that's safe for them to eat that I'm not going to eat, it's like, oh, I'll just give it to the ducks or something. Let's see what they're... Yeah, they're just chilling. They're resting. The pen is literally right outside my window, so I can just look over and see what they're doing. And plus, I have the screen up on my TV right now. So the funny story is that I used to raise chickens, right? And that's how I got started with farming and poultry. I used to raise chickens, and I had 6 chicks, all female, and they were great. I got them old enough, and they started laying eggs. Everything was beautiful, and it was a great relationship. But one of them, you know, I don't know why they decided it was a good idea, but they popped open the egg. Like, she pecked at an egg, and then obviously it broke, and she was curious. She nibbed on it, and she was like, "Oh, this tastes pretty good. I think I like eggs." And then it's from there it's all history, because she was like, "Yeah, eggs taste good. I'm going to eat all the eggs now." And then the other chickens saw her doing that, and they started eating eggs too. Oh, my avatar? It's because the chicken that I was getting to that story. So it's because my chicken's a hen, the one that I liked. Her name's Dumpling, and she has a barred rock. She was gray in color, and she's got these white stripes, which you see in my hair. And yeah, she was a really pretty chicken, but she kept on eating the eggs. And she taught all the other chickens in the coop to eat the eggs. So then at that point I wasn't getting any eggs because the chickens were eating all of the eggs. So I had to find a way to get rid of them. Now, since I raised them from birth, I wasn't about to, like, you know, kill them and butcher them and eat them. So I was trying to find a way to, like, sell them or something. And so we're here in Texas, and we got plenty of weird shit out here in Texas. Coyotes, foxes, raccoons, possums. And my friend that I work with at the hospital, he has a little bit of a ranch, and he raises chickens there. Well, some chickens, not a lot. So it wasn't very well fortified, his little pen. And a fox got in and basically murdered all his hens. And so he was left with 2 hens and 2 roosters. And now roosters have a very high sex drive, and they like to breed a lot. And the way they do that is that they take their claws and they sit on the back of the hens. And those claws can get pretty sharp, and they really claw into the hens. And by the time when I went to his house to visit, you saw his hens, and they had no feathers on their back. They were just like buck naked. Those poor hens, man. So I offered him, it's like, hey, you know, I'll do you a favor. I'm trying to get rid of these 6 hens. Why don't you take over them for me, you know? I'll give them, you'll have the hens again. It'll kind of make your 2 little hens a little bit better. And he was like, yeah, hell yeah. So that's when I kind of just sold off my hens to him, and they've been good. Like, I go over to his house all the time, and they're doing fine. And after that, I got ducks. So now I'm trying to commission, like, my character as also a girl, because Lola's a girl, as a duck. And that's kind of how it is. But that's how my avatar became a thing. The hair pattern came from the barred rock. And yeah, reminds me of the time that I raised chickens. I do miss Dumpling. She was a real nice girl, except for the egg eating part. Yeah, it's a really long story. But yeah, when I was getting my artist draw, I was like, I have no idea. I know what I want on my character, because I used to be in the military. I was a medic, so I went for you know, a set of military gear. Got the combat vest, magazines, mag pouch, Glock, all modeled after like my real life set of gear. But I didn't know what the character looked like. So she was like, "Do you have anything you like?" I was like, "I like my chickens." Back then. And was like, "Yeah, send me a picture of your chicken." And that's what I did. And she was like, "Yeah, we'll make a model out of this." But yeah, I love chickens. I love eating chickens too. Chickens are very, very tasty. They're probably one of my favorite things to eat. And the whole, well, even the VTubing part is because I was bored during COVID. Actually, I was bored before COVID. I'm the kind of the guy that goes to work, comes home, plays games, and let's let the cycle rerun. So I was thinking about doing something. First of all, I paid for this house, and I looked at it in my backyard, and it was like there was nothing there. I was like, I paid for this land. I'm going to use all of this land. It's not big, but I was like, I'm gonna do a little bit of gardening, grow some vegetables, raise some chickens. And it just so happens it was during when COVID and the quarantines were at the highest. So one day I was like, I'm gonna go to the farm, gonna buy a bunch of chickens, and it's just gonna keep me from being bored. And which, you know, it did. And the rest is history. I know, right? Moshi did a really great job. Let me link her Twitter. Link her Twitter. Moshi Studios. But yeah, she's real great, and if you're ever interested in getting started in VTubing, get a model, she's the one to go. But yeah, I'm real charmed by the avatar. She did a real great job. Oh wait, what was I doing? That's right, I need to level crafter. Tell you what, though, this whole streaming business really really just kind of gave me something to do with my free time, because I was pretty much bored all of the time when I come home from home. I play a little bit of Final Fantasy, do some other stuff. It gives me something to strive for, I guess. Because otherwise, to live without motivation is kind of a sad thing. But it does give me something to look forward to every single day. So I do really appreciate that. Be right back. I'm gonna actually brew a cup of coffee because I really can't get started the day without some coffee. Is it too empty for me? Yeah. So, okay. To explain this, I have to explain like military service, right? So, being in the military in the U.S., you get a lot of benefits. One of which is the VA home loan, and basically it lets you buy a house, not for free, but the bank pays for everything, so you don't have to pay a down payment. So when I was looking for a place to live, I was like, well, since I can just pick out any house I want, I'm just gonna pick out a bigger house, just because. In case later on I get a family or something, or I have guests over, my parents coming over or something. So I got this regular family-sized house for me, a single person, and it has a family-sized backyard for a single person. But yeah, it is too empty. My mom would always rant at me that I live like a bachelor, because when she first visited me, I had my computer and everything in my bedroom. So you walk in my house and you look at the living room and it was empty. There was nothing in there, except for the kitchen, which the counter at top is a mess. It still is a mess. And you would see nothing until my bedroom, and that's where all my stuff were. And the rest of the house was empty, the backyard was empty, everything was empty. And then she was like, I don't know how she did it, but she convinced me to at least bring my computer out into the living room, so I'm not taking, so everything is not so empty. So there I was. My computer's in the living room now. It also makes it easier for me to drag the USB cable out to the yard to fix up the camera to the ducts. But yeah, that's how I ended up in a house all by myself. I thought about, actually, at first I bought the house and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna rent it out to people and, you know, make a bunch of money and it's gonna be good. And then I started hearing like horror story about people breaking your house, stealing your stuff, and how you gotta, you know, vet your clients, your tenants very, very carefully. It just seemed like a whole bunch of hassle, and I just didn't want any part of that. I just didn't want to... At first, it seemed like a really good idea to rent my house out to people, and then I thought about it and I was just like, no, I think that's a terrible idea. So I had to do something else with the property, and farming was the next best thing, I guess, to make use of the space. But either or, things are working out. Life is just full of trials and errors, and I think that's the beauty of it. You know how it goes in Final Fantasy XIV, they tell you to live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. Yeah, kind of like that. Alright. Kind of trying to fix up all my gear. Let's see, I'm 5th in line for main scenario, that's not bad. Can probably get to level 88. Alliance relay will get me to halfway through 88 probably. And then we'll just have to crank out the rest with dungeons, because I do not want to do another day of roulettes. Is my coffee ready? Let's see, for blacksmithing, I can train up to uranium now. Bismuth. What does bismuth need? Tin? Oh, that's easy. Time to go to the moon. Thank you. I really hope it becomes successful too. It's gonna be a bit of a mixed bag because I have very mixed interest. I like Final Fantasy XIV first of all, and I also like a lot of the military stuff, and then I have my farming hobby. So we'll see where it goes. Right now, I did just get to 4,000 view hours, so I'm looking forward to hitting 1,000 subscribers so we can get the channel, you know, into partner. And I think that's my that's going to be the goal that I'm working towards right now. But I do really appreciate your wishes, and I really do hope this thing works out. But if nothing else, it's just a fun hobby. Because I actually really do like my work at the hospital. You know, I get to help people out and get to make good money from it. So I think it's really a win-win situation. Now, with the whole COVID stuff, you know, we're getting a lot busier, but you know, work is work. It's a pretty relaxing job, you know. All right, we get to please be Praetorium. Please be Praetorium. Alright, let's see how many of these people leave because it's Praetorium. It is Sunday morning. Maybe people are feeling extra kind. Who knows? It's taking a long time to load. Oh, that's not so bad. Only one left. Is there still a lot of corona? Yes and no. Over here in Texas, I want to say that there is still a lot of COVID, but we're kind of just carrying on and living our lives. There's not like a lockdown or anything. We just wear masks and go about our day. If you're and you know, we vaccinate, get vaccinated, and that's pretty much it. We don't do anything special, but other than that, it's yeah, it's kind of just been normalized. We don't do anything. It doesn't feel like anything special anymore. It's just like wear a mask, you have your vaccines, and just go about your day as normal. I guess we still do the social distancing thing. But other than that, it's very, yeah, we don't do anything special anymore. In the beginning, like, they were telling us to go home early if we don't have anything else. That was nice. We had extra leave in case we did get exposed to corona. That was nice. This year they took all that away. So if you get COVID, you better have sick leave. You better have your own vacation time to spend on that. That's just how it is. Over here, yeah, I can't think of anything special. I hate the fact that my favorite Asian restaurants closed down during COVID, though. a bunch of them just couldn't make it. It's the saddest thing in the world. I actually live in an area where there's decent amount of them, but a couple of my favorite ones didn't make it, and that was very sad. The ones that did make it kind of just decided to close down their dining areas and only do takeouts. I thought that was smart on their part because they didn't have to hire any waiters. Overall, I think, yeah, people in the restaurant industry and the service industry definitely suffer the most. People keep on saying that we healthcare workers suffer during times like this, which is true. We get overworked just a little. But the employment opportunities, though. Like, if I really wanted money, I could get so much money right now. As a traveling tech, so you can contract yourself. So, if you ever played an RPG before like this, you know how you take up quests and stuff, and you have like a quest log, and people put out quests for you to do? Well, it's kind of like that. Imagine you're an adventurer, but you're a healer, or you're a medical professional. They will be like, I need a medical professional to work for me for, usually it's 2 weeks. Oh no, usually it's like 2 months or something. Like, it's like either a month, 2 months, 3 week, 4 week, you know. They tell you how long they want you to work for you. And then they put out, like, we are going to pay for your housing, your food, whatever, and this is how much you get paid. And it's a ridiculous amount of money. It is ridiculous how much you can get paid nowadays for us. I work in radiology. I do CT and stuff, and it is maddening how much money you can potentially make. Now, I am a very lazy person. My job gives me just, you know, makes me happy, you know. Gives me enough to pay the bills and a little bit of luxury on the side. Lets me do my hobbies, and that's all I ask for. But some of my other friends, they went after those contracts, and oh man, they came back driving I wouldn't say a Lamborghini, but they definitely came back with like a BMW. I'm like, bruh, you were and, you know, it was one of the nice, you know, new line BMW, too. They gave me a ride in it, and it was beautiful. Oh, Blue Archive, yeah. Okay, here's the reason why I don't play Blue Archive anymore. I actually like the game. I liked it a lot, and if you watch my videos, you would know that I made guides for it at one point. It keeps on crashing on my computer, on my emulator, and it even crashes on my phone. And eventually I just got kind of sick of the game crashing while I'm playing it, so I just stopped. That was the only reason. The reason I quit Blue Archive was that the game just kept on crashing and it was just not optimized on my phone, I guess. Nowadays, I always play Final Fantasy XIV. I played this game for about 7 years. Yes, about 7 years. And I play Genshin Impact. That's my other game that I usually play nowadays. But that's because, and I fly the planes. Now, I do kind of miss Blue Archive, but I'm also too lazy to get back into it, unfortunately. It really was a great game, and I really... really wish I sometimes I wish I continued, but who knows? I have space on my I have space on my phone right now. I might just pick it up again. Who knows where we'll be at though? I stopped playing for a whole long time. But right now, Genshin Impact is taking up most of my time. Because it's something I can play at work. Let me tell you a little bit about being a rad tech. So, a lot of it is you put the patient onto the bed, right? And then you scan, you press the scan button. And you just kind of sit off to the side and do nothing for like 20 minutes. That's about the average time. It can be longer. The longest time that I sat at a desk doing nothing because the patient was being scanned by the scanner was 2 hours at a time without like doing anything else. So I needed to find a game that lets me, you know, just mess around and stuff. And Blue Archives, because it had the energy system, you know, that didn't quite work for me because it kind of had a limit on how long you can play each day. So that's why I got into Genshin Impact. I really like Atsusa because, first of all, she uses an AR. I used the M4 back when I was in the military. I like the platform a lot, and she has a very traditional looking one that kind of looks similar to mine. I even had the idea, because this is Texas and I am allowed to do it, was actually building a functional like AR that after her weapon, because this is Texas and I'm allowed to do it. But yeah, because when I first took a look at her AR, her weapon, I was like, you know, looks like a pretty simple build. All I need to do is do some painting and stuff. Oh yeah, Saricat. Oh man, I like her too. I remember when I first started making just random Blue Archive content, Aru's live 2D video got the most views. That one certainly got a lot of attention. Oh, Serica. Yeah. I actually really like Ayano's live 2D, the one with her glasses off and drinking from the water fountain. That one was great. But yeah, when I was looking at Atsusa's weapon, I was like, that's the very simple AR. I actually know all the parts that makes up her AR, because she's got a quad rail, black quad rail handguard. All I needed to do was get an upper and lower and paint it white, get a white stock, and paint some flipper sights white. I don't know how, and the barrel white, and just get some black handguards and a gas tube. I was like, I could do that, but then because it was during COVID and prices went up for gun parts, I was like, yeah, this is a pet project, you know what, I don't need it. And at that time, Blue Archive was really getting on my nerves by like crashing all the time on my phone, so I stopped. I just stopped. Serica's pretty great. Who else is live 2D is good? Well, I really do like Shiroko's Live 2D. I thought that one was cool, but I'm still kind of bummed. I was really bummed that was it? No, it wasn't Shinatsu. It was what was her name? She's the grenade launcher Oni girl. Shisei, that's her name. I was really bummed that her Live 2D didn't have a voice acting, because she really was. It was a really pretty scene. Like, it was a really pretty Live 2D screen, but they didn't give her a voice, and I find that very unfortunate. Yeah, which is why my next model will have white hair too, because I too love white hair. Also, Lola has white hair, or her head is white. Hell, my Final Fantasy character has white hair too. White hair just looks great. I love white hair. Whoa! I think, in addition to that, the white wings of Azusa's design just really brings it together. The characters for Blue Archive really do look good. And if I said Blue Archives definitely did have a effect on my model, because you know, the tactical look with the rig and the guns and the magazine. It wasn't just because I was ex-military. But yeah, I really did like that game, very much so, very much. If they ever improve the stability of the game, I think I might consider coming back. But nowadays, I also find myself just a little bit too busy for me to do any extra. Oh, that works. Glad to hear. She was really good. All this talk makes me want to play Blue Archive again. And if I download Blue Archive again, I'm gonna blame you. You're really tempting me to get start the game again. But I'm probably gonna stay on JP because most of my stuff are on JP. the raid that came out with Azusa was, I found it fairly difficult because you had to bring healers to heal like these lamps, or like, I don't know what they are, but they look like lamps, to like bring down the boss's defense and stuff. It was really weird. I hated it. I think that's actually what made me dislike the game, because I didn't quite understand the raid mechanics, and it was a pretty difficult fight. I like the previous couple that was rather straightforward, ads or just, you know, kill stuff and blow the boss up. Those were easy. But yeah, that boss was ridiculous. Wasn't not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Now you got me interested in Blue Archives again, so if I end up playing it and streaming it, I'll credit that towards you. I'll have to see how it fits into my schedule and free time. But I think I might be able to make it happen. Kind of feels like, because it kind of feels like a waste to have all my waifus in there and not use it. Oh well. School at 1 p.m. Let's see. Well, I hope, well, I know how school kind of works back then. And, hey, Navarre, how's it going? Like, god damn it, why? School, yeah. Be sure to do good in school. I always tell people, hey, make sure you do good in school so you don't like me and end up in the military. But good luck in school, and try to make the most of it. Get a good education. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, if I ever play Blue Archives on stream again, please feel free to drop by. You kind of lit my motivation up to get into the game again. Let me open up, let me open up BlueStacks. Right now we are just mining. We are literally doing nothing but mining. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's do our alliance raid, but before that, I don't want the hard one, so I'm gonna take off all my clothes. So I have low, very low, there we go. Thanks. I don't know how, let's see. I don't know how this is gonna, like, what am I saying? How much catch up I need to do? So we, I'll do the best I can. So this is a trick. Basically what you do is you lower your item level as much as possible so that you don't get the higher level stuff, because the higher level alliance raids are kind of a pain in the ass. I only want, whatchamacallit, I really only want the experience from lower levels, so that's why I mess with the system so that I only get the lower level stuff. Oh. That's... Alright, I'm installing TapTap now. Let me see if I can get my count back. That's gonna be... That's gonna be the important part. Oh, where am I? I'm in the middle of nowhere. Okay, here comes the... Oh, you're hearing it. Here comes the moment of truth. Oh, it's gonna take a while for it to download. Now the question is if the game will crash. That's the most Oh crap! That's fast. Yes, yes. Moment of truth. Moment of truth, people. Moment of truth. Can't find my my Blue Archives account. Okay, there's 2 gigs of data that needs to download. We'll put that off to the side for now. That was quick. I'm okay. I'm just waiting for the the game to download. Cause after this, I would be done with all my leveling stuff, and we can play some Blue Archives. Holy shit. That's actually kind of exciting. Oh no! Somebody withdrew from the party. Why? Yeah, I need. I don't know if I need to stay naked until I get into the instance, or I just need it for when I queue up. We'll let the game do its thing. Yes, I play in a Japanese server because Global wasn't out at that point. And we can take a look at my account after this, and I think that will be pretty cool. Please, please let me in. But it looks like it found my account, so it's not all gone to waste. Yes. And I hope you'd be interested in watching more of my gameplay. Now, if I go back into it, because not gonna lie, the times that I played Blue Archives has been the best time for this channel. Period. Like, that was the best that this channel has ever done. That was the time that I had the most views, subscribers, and everything. Kind of a shame that I gave up on it. So that's why I'm like, maybe I should come crawling back. Maybe. Oh, that reminds me, Neko-chan. I don't know if you're allowed to see. I don't know if those links would work. Give me a second. I remember. So, I live in Texas, right? We have a lot of guns here. That's part of the culture, and ARs are kind of the thing. And so let me find it. Let me find that post. So there's this guy that does custom AR-15 magazines, and I put pictures of I made basically Blue Archive. I made Blue Archive magazines. Let me find them real quick. So yeah, so the guy was like, yeah, I make whatever you want on the magazines. It's not like super copyrighted, and I ain't gonna get sued. I'll put it on. And I was like, yeah. So what about those babies? But then he tried to charge me $42 for each magazine, which costs $10, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure about that. But those are some samples that I sent him. I was like, yo, can you do this? Can you make those for me? But yeah, I'm downloading Blue Archives again. I used to play on the JP server, and I got tired of the game because the game kept on crashing on my phone and my computer. But Neko-chan was like, yeah, I really like your stuff. And I was like, man, that kind of makes me want to go back again. I do kind of miss the game too. But yeah, those are our AR-15 magazines I made with the school symbols. But yeah, well, I'm just doing the... Oh, that's... Ouch. Oh, I should probably kill this wire glass. Stab it very hard. Yeah, this download is gonna take a while. But yeah, me and Neko was talking about earlier how, oh. Cleanse it. Yeah. We were talking about how, I like Azusa, and, because she uses the AR, and I like ARs. And how at one point, before the prices of all the gun parts went up, I was actually going to do Azusa AR build, because it's the easiest thing in the world. It's a white upper and lower receiver, a white stock, a white barrel, and black handguards. It's probably like a $800 project. But then all the parts went up to like double price, and I was like, I can do without this. I even have the black handguards, because I have my quad rails from Monstrum that I never use anymore because they hurt my hand. Well, you definitely gave me the little push I need. I was thinking about going back recently anyways. It's gonna be a account that's really far behind, but... Well, it's gonna be on level with the EN stuff, but it's going to be behind JP-wise. By the way, also, that's the other thing. I really hated PvP. That's the other thing I wanted to bring up for Blue Archives. I really hated PvP. Doing PvP in Blue Archives was absolutely maddening. It made me so angry. Needlessly angry. I was just like, can we not do this? Can we just not PvP? PvP was just... Oh god. Let me get out of here. PvP just made me super sad. Because, because the AI, the AI in Blue Archives is dumb as a sack of rocks. Which is why nobody ever uses auto mode. Ever. On the computer, yeah, they don't use, they just don't. It just doesn't happen because it's terrible. It truly is very terrible. Coffee. Which is why I'm glad they have the auto run version where it just auto completes everything for you. It truly is nice. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. I don't think we'll get to play Blue Archives today, at least. not before this afternoon. We're still downloading at like 329 megabytes out of 2 gigs, so. But yeah, I find that to be the worst aspect of the game, PvP. It takes a lot of luck. Sometimes it really is just blind luck. Because if your targets, if you guys are targeting the enemy Tsubaki, well, good luck with that. Yeah, it truly is very, very terrible. Did you Azusa is about to come out in EN, right? Which means the new raid is about to come out. The stupid one that that you have to bring healers to heal the stupid hourglasses or whatever the hell it is. That one was also very stupid, and I actually hated it. If there was another factor that made me stop playing the game, that was it. That single raid fight, I was like, oh my god, I hate this. Let's see which raid fights I did enjoy. Bina was okay, but I think my favorite one was Kuro and Shiro because that one was easy because I had really good, and I mean really good, blue characters. I'm not sure if y'all seen my video where I did them on one turn without just with one team rather than subbing teams out. Because yeah, that was a great run. Also because Haruna is absolutely based. She is so strong. I made a mistake of focusing a lot on high explosive characters early on, and that really hampered a lot of my progression because I didn't have good yellow or blue characters. Which made the first boss fight really, really difficult the first time I did it. Yeah. Haruna misses. A lot of people bring Arisu actually to counter Tsubaki, and I've seen that done before. She actually does a really good job because she has the straight up alpha for it. But otherwise, Arisu's rather mediocre. Ah, I died. That's fine. Oh, hey, it's moving along nicely now. Okay, that's still taking a long time. That's whatever. And of course, everybody uses Shun. Motherfucking Shun. I mean, she is really good at doing what she does. Yeah, and I agree. The ads one was kind of annoying, but like once the core is exposed, it's a pretty easy run. But Chesed can get annoying if you don't have the right characters to deal with the ads. I actually brought a lot for Chesed. I usually brought in the high explosive team first to clear the ads, and then used my penetration team for actual boss fight. Yeah, Arisu can miss, and it's very unfortunate when it does. Like I said, maddening. Yes, Shun absolutely have the dumbest AI, but she also does so much damage. Because once she actually decides to work, it's quite amazing. Oh. I wonder... I should still have a lot of gems. I recall I have a lot of gems. So, I should be fine. I could even roll for some waifus. Not that I really need anything. I really wanted Hibiki. That's the character I really wanted. Never got. Whatever. Can't do without. But yeah, I think when I first started playing, everybody ranked Hibiki, Shun, Tsubaki, Haruna, and fuck, who else? And that's about it. And they ran a healer. They ran what's her name? They ran wait, that's the other way. They ran Hanai. No, not Hanai. The 1-star healer. How many? I don't recall. I'm about to find out whenever the game decides to download. But I felt like I at least have half a pity. I at least have 100 rolls. By the way, how good is like the EN version? Because there has been a lot of concerns because it's Nexon that's publishing the game, the EN version. That's also one of the reasons why I decided not to play the EN version and stick with JP, was because all my progress was on JP, and also the fact that Nexon. Yes, keep. Artillery, mortars. Yeah, very strong. Very strong indeed. I wonder if World 14 actually came out. I actually didn't do a lot of the hard modes, even though those are actually pretty good. And then you also do your daily refreshes, because that's quite a bit of gems that you can. Well, daily refreshes can be quite a bit of gems. If depends on if you want to save up or not. Yeah, Iori's really good. But then again, I really don't pay that much attention to PvP. And I want to say most of my my girls are rather well geared. Oh look, I'm already down 1 gig, almost 2. We might be able to just actually play Blue Archives today. The good thing about Blue Archives is like it takes no time to play, which is kind of nice. Yep. Oh, Wacamo. I think I'll, yeah. I might have enough. We'll see. We're about to take a look at what my account even looks like, because it's been almost 6 months, and I don't know what we call it. It's been 6 months. I have no idea what my account looks like. that's about the scope of it. Been very, very lazy. Yeah, I don't see... Talking real business, I don't see a lot of people playing Blue Archives, and since I already kind of made a name for myself by playing it, I figured that's kind of be my niche, my little market. That's also one of the reasons why I'm coming back to it. Like, do you know how many Final Fantasy XIV streamers there are out there? And Genshin Impact streamers? It's hard to compete. That's real talk. Besides, Blue Archives gives me a chance to talk about guns, and I like talking about guns. Sorry, I'm Texan. Let's see how low we can bring this, her HP. Yeah, it's really been a long time. I completely forgot about the game too. I know that, actually it's been more than that. I think it's been more, almost a year since I last played. Ooh, blue version of Azusa. Now I'm really interested, cause I like Azusa. Yo. Okay. Download's complete, guys. Download is complete. Oh, crap. Oh shit, that's a lot more gems than I remember. Okay, y'all have to teach me what to do. Or what I need to do. Oh, oops. Out. Well, that's more stuff than I remember. Okay. do you guys mind if I end stream and then start a new one? Because, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream and start a new one because, VODs. So let me do that real quick. Let me get to a safe space. I'm gonna log out. And I'm going to start a new stream. And we can research my account together, because I need to remember what everything is. Alright. I'm gonna